Hi, chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here today with a little bonus stream. As you may have seen from the title, this is technically a Dev Days stream, but it's our first extracurricular session, which I imagine we may need a few more of as we progress. I felt like the last 3 Dev Days have been pretty heavy duty. They've been pretty full on. They've been pretty high pace. So we're going to take it a little bit easier today. I didn't label this as a chill stream, but it's effectively going to be a chill stream. The reason I didn't label it a chill stream is because, have you seen how long the title is already? Yeah, we're going to be hanging out in Paint3D. And I'm going to be using it to sketch out some ideas for the player character of my new GBG game that I'm working on during Dev Days for GBJune. At the end of yesterday's stream, we used Paint3D to make the kind of critter designs in 3D and work through those because they'd previously only been sketches. And it was super useful. I feel of progress on how they'll look, and it helped us understand how they would be recreated in GBG. Now, things are a little bit different when it comes to the player character, because the player character is actually going to be a 3D model that we kind of digitize into GBG using textures. It's not going to be a 3D model in-game. So we can do some fun stuff with this model that we wouldn't be able to do with the critters or with, a traditional 3D character model in GBG. But anyway, I should say some hellos, because there are lots of folks here. I see Mousepad. Hello, Mousepad. Andrew's Journey. Lemon One. Nintendo's. Movies XP. Panic. Good to see you all. Who else do I see? I saw Etelshin, Thomas VR, and Asteroid the Gamer earlier. There were some early birds to the stream. Let's switch over. We're going to get started. It is another scorcher of a day today. I'll mention this now. I might have to mention it again. But I suggested at the end of last stream that I might do some more 2T today. The reason I decided to ultimately skip that for today was because I wasn't 100% sure if my PC would be able to handle the heat. And it would have been pretty disastrous for that to go down during 2T. We did have some technical issues yesterday. Whereas with this, it's a little lighter on my PC, I think. And it's less pressing. I don't want to miss any huge narrative moments in what I expect will be the finale of 2T. So we'll wait till the temperature drops a little bit. It is currently, if you'd like an update, yesterday it was 27 degrees. I suspect the internet dropped out again because the music stopped. Are we back? I think we might be back. All right, let me switch over to Paint3D. We might get some dropouts as we go, but hopefully not too many, and it won't be too disruptive. I hope everybody's handling the heat well, keeping hydrated, keeping in the shade where necessary, wearing your hats, wearing your sunglasses. If you're somewhere where it's warm, of course. Nintendo says, will the 3D guy be made entirely out of blockies? No. So I want the player character to feel out of place in this world a little bit. Hey, Nodon Guy, welcome to the stream. So whereas the world itself is made of cubes, and whereas the critters are made of cubes, I'd like the player character who will be digitized, rather than a real 3D character. I want them to feel like they're made up of geometry that couldn't exist in that world, like they really are a visitor there. So I want to be using cones. I want to be using lots of interlapping shapes. I want to use shapes that could not be possible in a game like this in GBG otherwise. Hey, Mr. Nomad, good to see you. 32 degrees C for mousepad. That is very warm. Hey, Rans, good to see you. Now, obviously, early on I was joking about our player character placeholder and how I was saying you should not get attached to it. But chat, shock, surprise, what a twist. No one could see it coming. I've become attached to that character somewhat. So I think I will be using the character as a little bit of a reference point. So here's what I'm thinking. We've got critters, and those critters are already barnyard themed. And I don't want a like farmer character necessarily. I don't know why this idea came to me, but I think it was just maybe the colors I used in the placeholder character. But it kind of somewhere between like a shepherd and a wizard is what I'm thinking right now. So I think like cone hat, but then kind of like maybe vaguely Bavarian shepherd, like yodeler clothing. That feels like it would be fun. I don't know how I'll actually actualize that here, but we should have a play around. I'm coming into this without too much of a expectation before we start. So I'm here in Paint3D, one of the most professional and high quality pieces of 3D modeling software you can get. If you don't know about Paint3D, that's not surprising because it's only ever given to real professionals in the field. You have to ask Bill Gates for it especially, and you need to show basically that you're legit before they'll give it to you. So don't be overwhelmed by how complex this program is. First thing we need is a sphere. It's going to be our head, I think. Head doesn't necessarily need to be a sphere, but ours is going to be. Okay, nice. By the way, we're going to be listening to generic background music today. I was getting fed up with the ads that we were getting and the like pausing that we were getting on the last few Dev Days streams. So I'm in the no attribution required section of the YouTube sound library. Hopefully it won't be too annoying, but it's just so we're not sat in complete silence. Hey, San Fanboy! VideoDojo is as official as it gets. Exactly! Okay, so here's where my first inspiration from the old character comes in. I kind of think I'm going to go Mikey adjacent. Maybe this person comes from the same part of the world as Mikey Peanuts. They've got a big circular head, at least right now. Who knows whether that will change. Then we're going to go straight to the cone. Already, the GBG gods are screaming. What is this? What's a cone? Okay, let's get over the top view. I wish you could do like locked views here. The only thing you can do is turn off 3D. Hey, Voxy, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I like the idea, Panic, for their name to be Mikey adjacent, but we'll see. I want to see what the character themselves wants to be called. And I won't know that till they're born. I'm thinking green right now. And I should say, this character that we're making here in Paint3D is going to just be a bit of a sketch. We're finding the character. We're uncovering the character from, you know, the creative fog. This is not going to be the model. I'm using Paint3D as a sketch pad of sorts. I just realized I want to turn off the canvas. The canvas is kind of annoying and we don't need it. Hey, Mr. Safe. Welcome to the stream. I hope your work goes well. Thank you for stopping by. Does that mean we're getting a Blender stream? Well, actually, Voxy, I was thinking of using... What is that other program called? Unbound? Is that what it's called? Potentially for this character. I don't know for sure yet. But that was my current thinking, perhaps. Hey, Tubes! Thank you for stopping by, even if it is going to be a little bit on and off. And I'm sorry that you haven't been able to tune in as much as you'd like to. But it is great to see you regardless. Okay. So for those who are just joining us, this is the sketch of the main character for Project Platforms. We're just getting some ideas here. Using some shapes that are either impossible or very, very challenging, I suppose, in GBG. And I was saying that my inspiration or my thought process currently is making a character who sits somewhere between wizard and sort of like Bavarian yodeler. Because that was what the placeholder was giving me, both with like the color scheme and the outfit choices. And yes, Tubes, we're thinking probably Mikey adjacent. They're probably from at least maybe the same part of the greater Babytown area. Get 3D view back on. Okay, nice, nice. At some point I'm gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do for hair, and I'd kind of like to extend the angular look. Maybe like a sheer bob or something. Because Mikey has the green cone hair, but I want this character to be wearing a green hat, so we want to see some hair down here, I think. What am I thinking for legs? Let me try. Yeah, I need to take them a little bit away from gnome. Gnome is fine, but I don't want to be too gnome. What if we went for like, This is not feet, by the way. This is, like, just trying to think of what the rest of their clothing would be made out of. I'm kind of feeling bloomers, almost. Some, like, big, puffy shorts. But I'm trying to think how I would do the shape. I guess it probably is... I guess it is gonna be... Yeah, it would be this way, wouldn't it? Yeah, Voxy, yeah, I 100% see that as well. Like I said, I'm coming into this without too many preconceptions on what this character would be, so we're just gonna let the juices flow here and see what we get. And then maybe... Could it be this? That's kind of giving Bloomer, you know what I mean? Like big, billowy shorts that then taper down to something that's a little bit more structured. Yes. That's close enough for right now, I feel. Let's just raise the head up a tiny bit and then do the same with the arms, because I think the proportions were feeling a bit funky. We're not going to worry about that weird little gap there. That's something that we can either resolve here or in the actual model when it comes to that. I just want to get a feeling for the shape. Trying to go with Mikey's green hair, however, I think the wizard... When I think wizard, I think green... Sorry, reading comprehension. I get that you're trying to go with Mikey's green hair, however, when I think wizard, I think blue hat. But that's the thing, Andrew's Journey. We are not trying to go 100% wizard. We're going like... if it was a pie chart, we'd want like 40% wizard, 40% yodeler, and then 10% goofy, and then 10% kind of actually a drippy fit. If we set our expectations aside, actually kind of a spring summer 2025 look. Met Gala who? Okay. I think I got to tackle the hair. And I don't... Ooh, maybe this is how we go about it. Yeah. Okay, first things first, we'll do the back of the head. So... I'm thinking... Don't worry about the wiggly. Okay, it's a start. Why does the hair come out from outside the hat? Don't worry about it. Oh, like space buns? No. I want a bob style, I think. And then like... No one says unskippable ads. I don't have ads running on the stream. I don't understand why you would be getting ads. Did you just like click out and click back in? Oh, right. Yes, when you first joined the stream. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Let's try getting like another little bit to work with here. Why is Paint3D so goated? Okay, I think I might do my other method of like free drawing the hair because I'm not happy with that. Let's come back to that. We need some legs. Actually, let's do arms first. These work for us? Spaghetti arms. So I was saying something earlier about one intention with this character that I would like to really stick to, which is, if you saw yesterday's stream, you would have seen that I started to sketch out what the critters would look like, and also thinking about what the world is constructed from. Those will actually be 3D models in the game, whereas the player character is going to be a 3D model that we turn into sprites for use in game. So I'd really like the player, in contrast from the environment and the critters, to feel like something that's from another world. Like they are made of shapes that are not possible to be used on a character like this. So I want to make as many of these shapes that feel, you know, the fact that their body is a cone, the fact that their hat is a cone is very much intentional. Just go ball hand for now. And can we get away with using this bendy arm here for a leg? Or is it going to clip through the back? Oh! I think we're safe. Very skinny. Let's widen that up a little bit. Can I scoot it down some? No. Okay, wait. Okay, right now that's the best we can do. Exactly, there are no curved cylinders in GBG. That is exactly the point. That's very true, Nintendo's, but it would be very hard to do that with a player character in a game as potentially node-on heavy as the Dev Days one will be. We're doing the DKC approach with the pre-rendered sprites, right? Yes. Exactly. Trying to think what kind of shape I want to go for the feet. Just start with a classic. All right, and I'm actually going to copy this one and see if I can't create a little sole for this shoe. Yeah, I recently saw the DKC style sprites YouTube video. I think Voxy sent it in the Discord, and it actually does answer a few questions that I had around some of the palette definition stuff for when you've got the sprites, which will be so useful once we get to that stage. See you, tubes. Maybe not this blue color scheme. I'm trying to think. If there's anything I would prefer. I kind of want the boots to be green as well, the shoes to be green. Maybe we go... Okay, what if we went... Is it like a rich... I don't want it to be red. Yeah. And then what if that was green, like tights? But then we'll have to separate out the... Well... Okay, let's see if we can bring these down a little bit too. Yes, you're way ahead of me, Mousepad. I was thinking the same color as here. Kind of like that. This is a weird color scheme, but I kind of like that. Let's get ourselves a little donut. Just a little treat. Actually, this might be better to use a tube rather than a donut, but let's see. Yeah, I think we probably... I don't know. Let's try it out first and see. Give it kind of boot vibes. Hey Demon Soul, welcome to the stream. Voxy says, would be interested to see how Unbound would export stuff I've never tried. It does allow you to export in standard formats, so I would hope it would be fairly straightforward. But I have basically barely used Unbound. That needs to be higher. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go... Ooh, this is gonna be... Might have to just straighten that bit out, because I want these to be a slightly different color, I think, from the tights. Because it's giving like Robin Hood, which I kind of like too. Hey, GBG Shop! Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. I hope everything is good in GBG Shop land. That reminds me, actually, I don't know whether I can technically set this as live because I'm not in GBG, despite the fact it's for a GBG game. Whoa, why did that go so far forward? Ugh. Okay, so we could try... We could try making this section of the boot a different color. So I kind of feel like this should have been made out of that shape. so that we've got the green tight and then a different color boot, because right now it's all kind of blending into one a little bit, especially once it's a sprite. So let's try, I mean, we'll go purple again, but it might be a bit too much. Maybe we reintroduce a color here. Reintroduce a new color. I kind of like that. Hey Lua, welcome to the stream. I don't recognize your name, so this might be the first time you're watching, and if so, a very special welcome to you. Kind of liking... kind of liking the tights, but I feel like the boots feel weird. Is it the height? Should the boots just go all the way to the top? Kind of giving an armored look. Also, I feel like this bottom bit should not be this... it should be this. That's a way more natural shape. Yeah, okay. But obviously colored correctly. But having just that tiny bit of leg doesn't make sense. So let's maybe try and find a middle ground here. Yeah, it's 100% giving Pac-Man boots. Okay, let me switch. Let me get this sizing right, and then I'll switch this out. The character I'm modeling, Demon Soul, is potentially going to be the main character of the Dev Days, the GBJune Dev Days game, Project Platforms. Also wondering whether they should have a staff, or if that gives it too much of a wizard vibe. But I guess a shepherd has a staff too. Princess MP. Aww. Might steal this for up here as well. I mean, this really does not need to be a donut. This is not a very optimized shape, but that doesn't matter. We're just kind of freestyling. Demon Soul says you could maybe add some very small wings on the back. I think that's very, very cute. The we are leaning heavily into fairy territory then. And if they got wings, I feel like they would just fly across any gaps they would encounter. Ah, too small for them to fly. I do like that. I kind of love how this is turning out already. It would be nice to have something distinct on their back because presumably the player is going to be seeing a lot of it. It feels nice to have a little bit of space to explore here. I mean, by my own creation, the last 3 Dev Day streams have been intense, and it doesn't feel like there's much time to play around. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this basic form. I'm wondering, should we go kind of scalloped? Bottom of the dress. What would be the most forgiving way to do this? Why did I rotate it as a sphere? It's gonna be hard to achieve here. But it'll be a lot easier to achieve in proper 3D modeling thing. And I guess we don't need something perfect here. We're just exploring ideas. So I'm going to give it a try and not worry about it if it's not perfect. Oh, hello? There we go. Let me crush this more? Yeah. We're going super flat. Super flat. I think in theory, I like the idea of the scalloped dress. Kind of hard to really... Ooh. Wait, why are you here? What I was going to say was it's kind of hard to actually execute it in Paint3D. But this should give us an idea. Only one way to find out, Voxy. There's going to be some trial and error involved for sure. We'll have to make adjustments. I think seeing what those models looked like in that Donkey Kong Country sprite video was very useful. Kind of gave me a sense of things to look out for. Okay, almost there. I'm only going to do the front. I can't be bothered to do all of it. We've got loads more to design here. I can come back to it at the end. just do the front. Okay, grab this one and flip it over here. Perfect. Foxy, I was explaining earlier that I was getting so sick of the ads and the "are you still listening" interruptions of YouTube. So I just went to the YouTube audio library onto the non-attributed songs and no attribution required songs and clicked like chill and fun. So that's what we're listening to today until I can get something better sorted. Oh, you know what? I'm being silly. If we've got this on the front, we can just duplicate it on the back. It's a cone. Flip. But come on, Paint3D. Let me copy this. Don't be weird. Copy. Paste. That'll do for now. We won't worry about the missing one by the hands for the moment. Now, onto the face. I kind of... You know what this is actually giving? So much right now. I don't know whether it's just because they have, like, a completely spherical yellow head. And we mentioned Pac-Man boots earlier. But it's making me think of Toy Pop and the character from Toy Pop. Hey, Burhan. Welcome to the stream. So maybe we go a little bit like Pinocchio-looking nose. Because they are very Pinocchio-coded. What just happened? Hello? Where did we go? I saw the character fly away. Okay, which is miles away. Oh. Why did this suddenly become super hot? There we go. Hey, Saft, welcome to the stream. Also, I guess Mikey has a big round nose, so this does feel kind of in keeping. Okay, and what do I want to do for eyes? Player is giving gnome. Just thinking about eyes. Maybe try and draw some. Whoa, what is this? I did not know that that was an option. Why did it look like they pocketed it? Like an Animal Crossing character. I need to not have this be so thick. Hang on. Oh, what? Wow, there's a lot of stuff here I've never paid attention to. Interesting. That's a great face, Voxy. I love it. By its very nature, this is not going to lie flat, but and see how close we can get. Paint3D, why are you doing this? By the way, chat, I didn't ask. Can you hear my fan? It's so warm I did have to turn a fan on. Mostly for my computer, not for me. I'm like pointing the fan near the computer to just try and get some airflow going. Perfect. Okay. Thank you, chat. Ah! Okay, I should probably just have that hovering away a bit, because every time I move it, it's gonna flip. Oh, they're so good. Ah, very good, Voxy. That's fun. Okay, let's not worry too much about the asymmetry right now. It's really giving like it's really giving you're standing in the supermarket and your parents have been talking to somebody they know for the last 15 minutes and it feels like it's been 15 hours. And you're just stood in the crisp aisle. Okay, mouth. I saw somebody in chat saying that this shape was a good shape for the mouth. Let's try it. I think I might want to go something smaller. But let's see. Because once you've drawn it, you can't edit it. It's giving Mr. Chips. Oh my goodness, the little her. I lost it! Okay, well, I'll draw a new one, because that one wasn't really the shape I want. I want a really, like, tight curve here. No, once you click OK here, Voxy, you can't ever then go back and adjust, unfortunately. Why is this shape giving frog right now? Hey, Ethelchin. Welcome to the street. Whoa, what is this? What is that terrifying fog? Okay, I drew it really far forward again. Oh, extremely far forward. Why? Why did it just decide to do it there this time? Is it forward or... Okay, it seems to now be... No, it's behind. Okay, we're back on track. Let's go... I was gonna say let's go flat, but maybe not too flat. Hey, Mew! Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I think everything needs to come down a tiny bit because we're gonna have hair as well. Not the accidental eyebrow. Huh? Okay, we're not having eyebrows, but that's fun. Okay, I might have to come back to hair. I'm really trying to think how to best do this. I wish you could like rub out a section of the model. Because I kind of want the hair to be a cone, but then like cut a bob and a fringe. Hey Saft, this is I was sketching out an idea for the main character of the GBJune game I'm making currently in the Dev Days streams. This is a little bit of a 3D sketch for them. Eyelash. Okay, could have done with more than 2 points there, Paint3D. No! There we go. Oh, it does look a bit like Snufkin. I love Snufkin so much. When I was a kid, I wanted to be Snufkin. I feel like that bug only occurs with the pen tool. It's good. It's good. Copy, paste. Flip, horizontal. Yeah, I suppose the GameCube Animal Crossing, or the N64 and GameCube Animal Crossing villages always had the pointy, quote-unquote, Viking hat, right? See you, Mr. Nomad. Thanks for hanging out. Also, hello, Maple Kid. Welcome to the stream. Let me think. I'm trying to think of how best to create the hair. I've got a vision in my head for the hair. I'm kind of thinking. I guess I could just. Yeah. Okay. I think I can just do this. Left them like hiding. Okay, maybe this shape will work. So I want to continue the hair at the exact same angle as the hat, pretty much. Okay, but then that comes too far forward. Maybe I need to use a... There is a pyramid. Okay, maybe the pyramid will do it. Ren says it's starting to look like a creepy European puppet show mascot in the best way possible. I 100% know exactly the vibe that you're referring to. Oh, I'm seeing lots of good "it reminds me of these things" calls here. Freaky Forms is like the highest praise. Maple Kid asks, what's pre-rendered? If you're asking in relation to the technique that we're going to be using with this character, what we actually mean is turning a 3D model into a sprite, a 2D image that can be used in game. So one good example that a lot of people think of is Donkey Kong Country, where they made 3D models of the characters and the enemies, and then they made those sprites so they could run more easily on the Super Nintendo. Okay, I might just have to be brave here and like do this and then make it work. Big floating earrings. That was not my intention, but I love that. Okay, we're gonna cover up this bald spot. I'm hoping that I can do this on one side and then just duplicate it to the other. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not as clean as I wanted, but again, this is just a sketch. Let's keep working around the back. I feel like my camera is really very weird today. I don't know what's going on. Like, it feels like I'm super far away but super zoomed in or something. Like, why is it flying out so far to get into position? Maybe I kind of fix the bald spots with some just other shapes later on and just prioritize the overall silhouette of the hair for now. I kind of love this overall shape, not that bit, but like follow the cone in, then back out of the back of the hair. That feels really, really nice. Ow! I just dropped my coaster on my foot. I have a cup of tea here, and I guess there must have been a tiny bit of water at the bottom of the cup. So when I picked up the mug, the coaster was still attached and then it fell on my foot. Hang on one sec. Ow! It's really heavy, it's made of wood. Okay. I'm back.
Have a very cool day.
The player looks like a little toy. Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of extra things that have come into the overall vibe of this character as we've come along, and I think that is one of them for sure. Sorry, Nintendos. Remember, this is not the actual character we're gonna use in game. This is just the sketch of them. So things like the messy hair will not be what we ultimately go for. We're just going for the vibes here, the overall design of the character. And I will say, so far, I'm really liking it. Ooh, wind up key on their back. That's so fun. I love everybody's suggestions for things on their back. We've had key, we've had wings, we've had tail. Those are all great. We'll think about that. We'll keep exploring. I want to get the hair down because I think the hair will be so much their character. Or an aspect of their character, excuse me. Ah, Renz, well, remember, we are making a sprite version of the character. We're going to make a model on the computer and then to convert it into sprites. So we will not... Oh, don't look at the back of their head! So we won't need to actually build it in 3D in GBG. Oh my goodness. Okay, something wild is going on with my camera here. Okay, I need to reset here. How would you put the 3D sprites on GBG? We'll use... Well, first of all, we'll have to kind of photograph them from the correct angle. Quote unquote, photograph them. Of course, we'll do it inside something like Blender. So they match the angle in game. And then we will turn that into an image. And then we'll transfer the image to the GBG texture tool and use the Arduino to import the texture. So lots of steps involved, but it will be very fun. Okay, for real though, what is happening with this camera? I've never seen a camera this far away in Paint3D. Unbound can do animation. I know, Voxy. That's one thing I'm very, very excited about. Depending on how we do for time, maybe I can try a little experiment in Unbound as well. Okay, so for here, for the fringe, I think I can just draw a semicircle if I'm very careful. Watch. Why did the music stop? It made it way more dramatic. Okay. Phew. Why did my music stop? Oh, I see why. We got to the end of the that playlist effectively. Okay, right now they've got a chin strap. Not intentional. Now they've got a beard. Now they've got cat ears. None of this was what I was hoping for here. Yeah, it's a bit more like it. No, they've got like very severe bangs. But we'll try and make it look a little bit more organic than this. If I can get the shape right. Remind me of the stop motion I Spy Kids show based on I Spy books. I don't think I've ever seen that. Yes, definitely a Bob. Yeah. Parappa vibes. Oh my goodness. I think I need to go round. Try again. Oh, hang on. I'm being silly. I'm being a goofball. Am I being a goofball? I think I'm probably... I am. Yeah, I am. Wait. Wait. Oh, I did it again! This is why the camera's all wacky. Hey, Mercury, I hope you're well. Good to see you. Oh my goodness, this one's the worst one yet. Why did it fly out so far? Okay, I'm just gonna delete this one because that's wild. How do I get closer to it? Because this is just like panning. Hello? Hello? Is it above me? Oh my goodness. The camera has literally never done this for me in Paint3D before. Because all I'm doing is like zooming in on it. Look how small the canvas is. Okay, let's try again. That looks good to me so far. That's more like it. Okay. So crush this right down. Bring it forward. Crush it even more. Bring it forward. Bring it backwards. Bring it a bit forwards. Crush it a bit more. Bring it a bit more forward. Widen it out. No, now it's a peak. Okay, that works. This might actually work for the back of the hair too, somewhat. Yeah, this will do for now. By tilting it forward. Oh, it's being super weird. It's being super weird. It like doesn't move and then it pops. No bushy mustache. Why did it go down? I know, Mercury. Paint3D. A blessing and a curse. Oh, I love this character so much. Okay. I need to fix the bald spot. Where is it? Okay, so I think I can use another cone here. Actually, you know what? No, I should just use a circle, a sphere. this bit and squash it. All we need to do is cover it up. Hello? Why? The sphere is gonna try and cover at least some part of the bald spot on this version. Okay, come on, camera. Okay, and now we probably just need 2 more of these. Oh, paint it. I forgot you could paint in this. Mercury, thank you so much. That's actually genius. Oh no, it's textured. Oh, that's kind of cool though. Maybe we should incorporate some texture into something. Maybe just big thickness. That's honestly so helpful at this stage. I'm gonna see if I can just paint that bit that's clipping through green, just so I don't have to look at it. Yes! Ah, so good. I wonder what would happen. I'm curious. Do we want to go... Not that. Oh, I think we do. I think we do want to go like that. Lemon One says it might look better to paint the eyes and mouth instead. Well, in Paint3D, I find that it's kind of hard to get a clean line, which is why I opted to make them 3D. And also because I forgot that you could do it. But in the past, I've definitely experienced that it's hard to get like clean shapes with. Whoa. With painting directly on. Can I group this? Yes, great. Vocals? Okay, we're not rotating because it gets... Andrew Jenny says Dom forgets he can paint when the program is called Paint3D. No offense, Dom. I forgot Mario could go down pipes. This is par for the course. Okay, I might need to skip this song because I can't concentrate with actual lyrics being played. Is this one gonna have vocals too? Hey, Skunk! Oh, they're so good. They're so good. They're so good. Oops. More lyrics. Move through this artist, because I think maybe they've probably got vocals in all their songs on here. Okay, I spotted that the mouth was really separated from the head, so let's scoot that. Oop, that's not scooting it back. That's better. Do we want to do some rosy cheeks? Probably. Like, no character is complete without a little rosy cheek. Oh yeah, the thing I was going to try was, I'm kind of loving that like weird textured look. Let me just give this a quick go. But I guess we probably can't get away with this on the sprite. It's so nice though. Can you save in this program, and did you save? I haven't saved yet. You can save. I need to hide my screen to save though, because there's some like secret projects in here. So let me bring up the wait screen. You should still be able to hear me, and I will save this. In fact, I'll save without that texture on the body. Save as Paint3D project, and we're going to call you I'm just going to say platforms pro tag for now. Do we have a name? Yeah, I was playing around with the texture, Mercury. I really like it, but I don't think it will like actually show up in the sprite. Yeah, Shepherd's nice. Shepherd. Be really cool if the dress had a weird texture, like brick texture, instead of looking like normal clothes. I don't think I can do that here, but that would be so cool. Is thickness gonna be like... Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Sorry. There we go. Is thickness gonna be... depth? Kind of looks like it might be. Oh, the other thing I can play around with is there are some material choices, right? Oh, that's so good. That's tempting. Even if it doesn't appear in the sprite, that can be in our promo material for the character. It does kind of mess up the scalloping on the bottom of the dress though. I suppose in Unbound I could merge all of these into one thing and play with material there. Okay, let's turn them back for now. But we'll keep it in mind. I love the shiny so much. We should do that for sure. Not sure yet, Nintendo's. Maybe we'll find out as we go, as in like we'll kind of discover who they are, but maybe not. I don't think it really matters at this stage. I'm gonna try a little rosy cheek, but I don't exactly know how I want to do it, because something like this will not show up on the character, I don't think. Ooh, glowy. Wait, we should add the ball to the top. They're kind of giving clown now. There's so much that they're giving. Yeah, maybe the circles are a better way to go. That's a good point, Mercury. That's definitely an option. Chat, what are you thinking? Blue or pink for the ball on top? Pink feels right, but it feels weird to only have the blue boots. Shall I do it as a poll? Hang on. Okay, I'll start a poll. I might not follow this. I may change my mind, but let's see. Pink boots feels weird because we've already got the like pink bloomers. I don't want to do pink boots too. I'm gonna leave this running for a little bit because I also want to have an experiment with the back. Do we want to go? Because this might change things. Because maybe we want to go key in the back, like wind up key. Which might be a fun excuse to do some fun stuff with the animation too. Okay, wait. It's like pink is winning by quite a margin on the old ball hat vote. Okay, here's what I think I want to do or want to try for the handle of the key. Oh. Wait. Come on, Paint3D, work with me here. guess I can just insert something to give it the interior. I definitely want to go shiny on the key. But do we introduce a new color, or do we... Because it could be like a gold. But I kind of feel like we go blue here, so we've got maybe this bit could be... Either way, we should definitely use polished metal on these parts. I don't know how I feel about just one bit of silver, though. Oh, it should be heart-shaped. Hang on. Oh, why did I rotate it a weird way? Excuse me. Oh. Skewing it weird? It feels like it is. Though I'd like it if it was heart-shaped, but I actually don't. Maybe it's just the execution, though? See you, Mercury. Thanks for hanging out. I mean, I know it's busted right now, but... kind of cute. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do the little like finger holes in a slightly weird way for this version because you can't use something to subtract from a shape in Paint3D. unfortunately. I think a flat shape here would be good. Sorry, I'm really concentrating on this because this is a surprisingly difficult shape to build. At least for me. Okay, that's kind of right. There we go. Almost there. Perfect. With the black dots, this gives little critter. Aww, imagine giving it a little face. So I think the blue potentially will get messy against the hair. So I'm going to just try all silver. It kind of feels easier to read. Oh, the poll closed. 53% say pink. But let's leave it pink for now. This is so good. What a great little guy. I am going to get rid of this blush and try just using ovals instead. Mousepad says, I think the key should be bigger. That's a good shout. Let's have a play around with the scale. I think the thing I was worried about was it colliding with any other geometry. Oh. Yeah, the scaling up is a good shout. Let me also just get the angle of this bit right because it's messy right now. Yes, Voxy. Oh, what? Why is this like... a really strange angle now. Okay, let's just leave it like that for now. I don't want to break it. Ooh, that's nice, Voxy. Yeah, we should have a play around with that when it's time to head back into GBG. Because the critters kind of already feel quite toy-like. I don't think we needed that brown in there. It's good. It's good, chat. Okay, wait, let me save. While this is saving, I think I'm going to go grab myself a soda. A delicious can of soda. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. If you want to grab yourself a drink, this is the time to do so. I will be back very soon. Please enjoy these tunes while I'm gone. Hey chat, I'm back. I accidentally like muted and then immediately unmuted. So you might have heard me go like, hey chat. I'm back. Let's see if I can open this can quicker than I did yesterday. Because I failed like 3 attempts. Okay, here we go. Get ready. Get ready. There we go. That wasn't a very satisfying one, honestly. Okay. The character is saved. Formally is so nice. It's a great name, Foxy. I'm just gonna try changing the world effect here. Not that we're using this to actually generate the model or anything. I just kind of want to see what it looks like against other colors. Okay. Let's try with the blush. Thank you, Lua. Enjoy your bath, lemon. That's what I say when I put a slice of lemon in my drink. Oh, imagine if Paint3D would like allow you to snap a shape along a surface. That'd be so good. It would actually be unstoppable if they did that. PMC says, I honestly prefer the hand-drawn blush, but maybe it'll look better. So the thing is, I'm just worried about the legibility of a hand-drawn blush on the actual model. We kind of have to over-exaggerate things, I think. Hey, that blue guy, welcome to the stream! And thank you for the kind words. Hey, Arch! Late Ratty Gang for life. They're spitting mad bars right now, chat. Can you hear? This is the design for the player character in my new GBJ game. Welcome back, Movies XP. I hope you had a fun time sniffing dogs. Oh yeah, it is giving ragdoll. Okay, so our journey went from wizard, shepherd, fairy, gnome, through to like toy ragdoll. What a ride.
An alien?
They were never an alien. Okay, I made another change, so I do need to save this again. Oh, I gotta change screens. Sorry. Oh, that makes more sense, Movies XP. I hope you had a fun time not sniffing dogs, but watching dogs sniff. I will switch back as soon as the saving is done. Okay. There they are. Now, I'm feeling nervous. I kind of want to just try.
Have a very cool game.
I kind of want to just try using Unbound. Is it very delayed today, Voxy? My My computer is having a hard time in the heat, so it might be to do with that. Yeah, let's give Unbound a try. Oh, I gotta have my desktop too. Hang on. Sorry, chat. I got files on my desktop that I need to sort out. Okay. So this is Unbound. I'm only kind of vaguely familiar with how this works, so this might be a disaster. I'm gonna say we've already won today because we came up with a design that I think is very, very fun and very, very lovely. The challenge here will be that this is probably a little bit more involved, so we might struggle. Okay, we're in. Let me see if I can. Oh, okay, we have a cube. I don't want a cube though. I want. Wait. Okay, get rid of the cube. I want a circle where all good characters begin. Shall do Voxy. Let's familiarize ourselves with some of the controls here so we can finally snap to an axis here. We can recolor from here. Okay. I feel like I changed my view here somehow. Yeah, you can do some kind of texture. It's kind of like fur. Oh, nice. We can really crunch down the resolution too. Whoa, that's... Wait, do I still have splats on? You can't paint, but you can sort of merge objects in a way that paints one on the other. Interesting. Paint 4D, yes. I love that. Okay, why does it always want to make a cube? By the way, I do still have Paint3D open, so we can quick ref ROG. Still rocking Windows 10. My computer cannot do Windows 11. I got a big notification from Microsoft being like, "Hey, you can't get Windows 11 even if you wanted to." Surprised there's not like a snapping. Oh, here we go. Surface snap. Position snap. Just try setting this to 1 real quick. Okay, so that is now snapping. Let's bring that down to 0.5 again and see if we can see where the snaps are. Oh, okay. That's more like it. Is this got the same... I feel like this has got the exact same bug that Paint3D has, where the gizmo just like is offset unless you click twice. That's so funny. Why does this have the same bug? I bet you there's a way to like snap these together so that they are aligned. Surely. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So basically there are differences between object groups and actual shapes in Unbound. Oh, so which one are we working with currently? Could be that your object is repositioned, but the actual group it's part of is still at the default origin position. Ooh. Okay, let me just restart and make sure I haven't done anything funky. We're still learning right now. Click inside the model to edit, it says at the top. Edit. You are in edit mode, escape to exit. Oh, so there's a layers list. You're in group mode if you see resolution and splats as an option. Interesting. Okay. 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 I think I follow. So I need to... wonder how I resize non-proportionally. Within edit? Huh, cool. By holding shift or control or alt. Alright, let's try with shift first. Not shift. Not control. Not alt, it seems. Couldn't you import the Paint3D model instead of remaking it? Well, even if you could, which I'm not sure we could, we wouldn't really get the features that are unique to Paint3D. There's no scale tool up there. Oh, we in the wrong tool. Right, we are. I see. Yeah. Nice one, Voxy. Well spotted. Okay, let me just see our little guy again. Okay, so we want to turn this one into cone again, but we need this cone to have a proper top. There we go. And we'll scale it up. And see if we can do the bloomers too. Ooh, radial duplication. Okay, that's exciting. Once we get to the more complex bits, I think this will really start to show its strength. In case anyone's wondering, this is Unbound, by the way. It's free to try out. You can just download it for Windows or Mac. And it should have some features that are a little bit more advanced than Paint3D. Whoops, didn't mean to minimize. Yeah, I'm going to tweak the colors. I'm going to tweak the colors as I go Arch. Might need to decrease the snap position stuff. Oh, I suppose I can just turn it off for now. So I want to see if I can get a little bit more of a merge going on here so that we don't have these two like defined shapes. Ooh, that's cool. Interesting. There we go. That's the ticket. I know, Arch. It would be crazy. Is there a symmetry tool? Kind of nice to have. I could have sworn I saw some symmetry options somewhere. There it is. Oh, look, it brings it over there. Okay, we need to move everything to the center then. Whoa. Okay, let me see. Kind of feel like I've messed up my layering here, though. Because, yeah, look. This is the group stuff. Let me see if... I can recreate this here. I guess having these grouped is probably the way to go. Oh, whoa. Okay, pyramid. Ah! Why do we need to make the model in this software? Because I think it will give us more flexibility, plus we need to animate the character in some way, or pose the character at the very least to make their walk cycle or any other animations we want. Whereas Paint3D doesn't really do that. You can only really make static models without lots and lots of work. Foxy says, just watch out, all objects in a group will share the same material settings. Ah, okay. In that case, let's undo that. Is there a redo? Where's redo? we go. Wonder how I correct the gizmo for that then. Not sure yet, Maple Kid, on the number of sprites. Let's just do this again. That's one, that's one. That's one, but it's also offset, so... Taking us back to the drawing board here a little bit. Click the sculpt thing and then select center pivot. Right, okay, perfect. Thank you, Voxy. Okay, let's try again with the bloomers, because we're going to make these all one group. So we're going to go edit. We're going to change the... No, we're not going to edit. Yes, we are edit. We're going to change this to a sphere. I'm going to scale it. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move it. And then I'm going to turn mirroring on. Then I'm going to center this in the world. And then I'm going to... That blue guy says, is that a... No, it's nothing. I'm going to scale this down now. Move. That one scale. And back into edit mode, then we can space them apart a bit. But we want to blend.
Have a very cool gate.
And what does paint do in this? Okay, I'm going to undo that because I'm not sure. I'm going to stop edit. And wait, where is color? Oh, it's right here under the one that says color. I thought I would have grouped it. I don't know what this music is, Voxy. But, you know, I'll take it. Okay, so I click here. And then I add a shape here. But why is this shape not mirrored? Because it should be... Oh, I'm struggling to see when I'm in, like, edit mode. I know I'm literally in edit mode right now, but I thought adding mirroring is per shape. Weird. Okay. Wait, let's see our ref again. For the question about whether or not I'll use custom music in GBG for the project I'm working on at the moment, or dev days, no. We probably won't have enough node on for that. I honestly think the blending looks kind of ugly. I don't know whether it's just how the objects are lit in this. Let me try playing around with material here. I think taking away some shine is quite good. It's kind of an interesting, like, completely unlit look. Try the metal look on the body. Whoa. Set it to 100%. I actually kind of don't feel like metal looks great here either. Yeah, don't worry about the colors themselves right now. I know it's a bit kind of harsh looking. I'm just playing around with our options here. Okay. Try and make a boot. Oh, interesting. Hey, Saft, welcome back. Whoops. Okay. That blends very nice. I feel like I kind of have a love-hate relationship with blending here. Like, I kind of love it for how simple something like this becomes. I also kind of dislike it because it looks a bit funky sometimes. Okay, now we need the donut-looking bit. Which I guess we'll just use a donut for. Why is the rotation so weird? What do I mean? I mean Z rotation, don't I? Nope. X. Thanks, Voxy. That's what was throwing me off. I didn't realize. My solution was just to type the numbers in, but well spotted. Oh, I couldn't tell you PSN. Oh, actually, I can tell you. The song before this was called Inner_Outer by Lish Grooves on YouTube Audio Library. Look at that, chat. Kind of wild how they're interacting. I bet there is somewhere in here, but I wish you could like align. I wish you could like shift click two objects and align them. There must be. Because I just want to stack that directly on top of the other one. I can see that they're not exactly stacked. And I don't think this is how they intend for you to align things. I mean, hey, it's better than Paint3D for this, but... Did we scrap the previous model? No, we didn't scrap it. I'm still using it for reference here. It's just that this was never going to be the actual model. Okay, so now we're gonna bring this into place. Just gonna do one half first, and then I'll sort out the other side. I think if we're actually going to animate this one, I should probably do them fairly, like, T-posed to begin with. Perhaps. That blue guy says, unrelated to this stream, for the GBG stream is the GameCube for next... GameCube for next stream full. I submitted a game a few hours ago, and I gotta know if I made it in time. I still have yet to do my final assessment and load up my Switch with the games, but last time I checked, we were really close to full. So if there's any room, I will add the oldest one to be added to the queue, but more than likely that blue guy, it will be for next week's, if you've just submitted. Will we animate the player today? We'll definitely give it a go if we get that far, but no promises on that. No alignment option. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much for looking, Boxy. Oops. Okay. Well, I didn't need to create both of those. What do they... What do they refer to? Okay. It's so weird. I don't really understand how certain stuff's... Oh, right. That is a cube, isn't it? Yeah. I need some rotation snap too. I think we should have a good PS1 N64 style early CGI render as the key art for project platforms. I think so too, Arch. I'm nervous about how much time we have and how much there is to potentially do. By the way, if you haven't already seen, I made a GBG shop page with like a placeholder logo, which I'm quite proud of. But yeah, it'd be so fun to have like CG render box art vibes for a piece of key art. I know I complain about Paint3D, but I want to give an actual shout out to Paint3D because I don't think I would have been able to design the character that I had if I didn't use Paint3D before coming into another piece of software. Truly a great tool, despite its limitations. Like thickness feels quite good. Yeah, the smoothing does change the era of model. Why did you give her skin? I don't know what you mean. Oh, because this piece was just like not using a color yet. It was just the default color when I loaded in the piece. All right, moving on to sleeves. And I'm gonna slice. I wonder why they don't give us a number on the slice. Oh, I did something funky to it without me. Oh no, I didn't. There's a surface snap tool here, but it doesn't work how I would imagine it to. Hey, John. This is an app called Unbound. It's free. You can download it on Mac and Windows. I imagine you would be able to Arch download this on your Dell. See no reason why not. Unless you're running Linux on your Dell, I guess. Oh, I need to just remake this shape. What am I doing? Bugsy says, "Oh, they got the new Super Mario Bros. To do this track." Ba ba. How does this rotate multiple axes? Can you import reference images? I was having a look initially to see whether that was possible, but it doesn't seem to be. So I'm just having to like side by side them as best I can. I think they're wider right now than they should be. And taller, I guess. Yeah, longer legs. We can adjust as need be, and narrower feet. Oh, I actually do have power toys, EMC. I don't know how doing that window layering stuff works, but that's an interesting shout. Okay, let's get the hat back. I feel like I'm kind of picking up the way this software works now. How much taller is this hat than the other one? It's actually pretty close. The head to hat ratio and scale. They are giving elf, John. They're giving elf. They're giving fairy. They're giving wizard. They're giving toy, like raggedy. Ragdoll toy. They're giving all sorts of things. Shouldn't have made that part of that layer. That's annoying. Yeah, they're giving clown toy. Okay, I need to skip this goofy music. What is this scary music? Beep, 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 beep. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I am just using YouTube for my music today, yeah. I wanted a break from the ads. Not lined up at all. Yeah, let me turn off that emissive for now. It's gonna be annoying. All right, let's do the arm, I guess. Hey, Dice. Welcome to the stream. Yes. I'll show you our initial Paint3D sketch, which we're now translating to Unbound, a 3D modeling program that I'm trying out for the first time. That was our Paint3D sketch. And obviously, because Paint3D is a very rudimentary piece of software, we had to make do with what we could, and now we're trying to bring it over into something a little bit more robust so that we can potentially pose it. I'm just keeping this open for proportional ref. Yeah, don't worry about the colors. The colors are janky right now. The colors are gross right now. I'm very, very aware. We're moving on from our like Paint3D sketch to what will potentially be the actual model that we use tubes, if Unbound does everything that we need it to do. Otherwise, there might be a Blender stream in our future. Is this for the GBJune game? Yes, yeah. Because I'd like my player character to be a 3D model that we convert into sprites and use in game. Okay, so I actually don't want to move this arm. I just want to get a... Okay, yeah. Much skinnier. And longer. The arm goes from the shoulder to the bottom of the dress. Well, before the scalloping, so it does have a bit of a bend to it. version, so we can maybe... I didn't know you can import models. Are there any limitations? So you can't import 3D models. You can import images using a tool that the community created, which allows you to kind of like automatically draw textures. So it will be sprites made from a 3D model, Donkey Kong Country style, or at least that's the hope. But the modeling inside GBG is very, very limited. People have done amazing stuff with what's there, but yeah, I think if they ever did a sequel, having some way to model with a bit more complexity would be probably top on most people's wish list. I should do the distribute around a radius thing that we were going to try. So let me think, what's going to be the best way to do this? Whoa, not that way. That's to do with the resolution, okay. Ah, right, when you have stuff grouped, the resolution applies to everything in it. Interesting, not the shape. Yeah, tubes. It's an art form. 3D models in GBG are something I cannot wrap my head around. The spline option. Yeah. I'm just wondering whether I should have the arm be straight so that we can then pose it. I don't actually... I'm kind of not tackling this right now because I don't know what the best approach is going to be. I might have to look into the joints option here. See how to actually approach that. Aren't fully rigged models, it's all joint based. Okay. "3D models are great, but they take so long to make in GBG." For real. So I don't... I don't want this to affect the shape of the dress, really. See that? I don't love that. Might naturally fix itself as we get the other bits side by side. Let me see. Pick an edit or model to match its position and rotation. Ah, is that what we want to do here? No. Oh, okay, I see that. I see how that works. Bevel the small cylinders. It's true. Hey Foxy, how do we do that distribute around a curve thing that you were talking about? See you, PMC, thanks for hanging out. Shape. Huh. Ah. Whoa. Okay, wait. Get rid of this one. Oops. Right, first of all, I think this is too thin. I think it's freaking out because it's so thin. So let me add a little bit of depth. And then now let's try shape, spline. Whoa. Aha. Whoa, okay, this will be the way to go. It's gonna be funky. I might not have the per object control I need here. Because it's going to kind of generate the ones between. You can add more control points. Oh, really? I don't know. I don't know whether that's actually going to be... I think maybe the better way to go here would be just to be like... Copy, paste. Is there a way to flip? Or mirror duplicate? I guess I can just invert this. Hey, Mr. O, good to see you. And then select both of these and duplicate. And then oh no. Control B. There we go. Why did that change on a different axis too? Oh, it treats them... Interesting. Okay, so I want to select both of these. And I want to duplicate. Copy V. Then with them still selected, I want to rotate them. But then I want this to be minus 90. Okay. Welcome back, Rans. Yes, this is a different program. We've moved from Paint3D to Unbound. We're kind of recreating what we had here because this might be a usable model. We're finding out. I've not really explored Unbound very much. We're in the country music zone and I need to get out of it desperately. Hey, Pizza here. Welcome to the stream. Don't love how this looks. Let's just keep going. It's fun seeing the strengths and weaknesses of both. So, I mean, what we're attempting here is not very, very clean in either. we have a look on Paint3D, you can see there is absolutely no way to smooth those two shapes together. Here I would say it's produced similarly unsatisfactory results, but for a different reason. I'm just having a play around to see whether anything here could be tweaked. Thank you, Pizza here. I'm gonna leave that for now. Looks bad at the back. Anyway, you can see it in shadow, it looks funky. Let's copy the legs. I suppose we should probably try and tackle the hair next. I don't think we're going to get to animating this today, by the way, folks, because I am flagging. It felt like a long... kind of a long stream, honestly. It's probably because I've been full concentration. Yeah, that's how it feels, Renz. I'm just thinking as well how I'm going to do the face. Because I really loved how we achieved the face before. Also, let me just try one thing. If we, we go cube. We adjust the size of one end compared to the other. Get how this works. Why does it only let me adjust uniformly? Huh? Why can I now only... Oh, because I had world-aligned gizmo turned on. Weird. Is 3 the fewest you can have in one of these? Okay, we need some new music. Bear with me a second, chat. Okay, so the thing that I'm trying to figure out is I want to make the nose, and in Paint3D, I wasn't able to make the base of the nose narrower than the tip. It was just not an option we had available to us. But I'd kind of like it to taper in, and I'm trying to think how I would achieve that in this. So I can roundify this, and that gives us our cylinder. But then... Oh, the cone thing, that's really smart. Go away, rotation snap thing. Okay, so like this, and then yeah. Oh, I knocked my mic. Hey, Nunu, welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. Meow. Oh man. I think how much I want to conify this. We are creating GBG cones, Mr. O. That's right. We're just doing it in a very roundabout way. Oh man.
Have a very cool gate.
Voxy says, I still can't call gay. This channel is home of phobics. I don't know why it's really inconsistent. It seems like Newt Newt can do it without fail. And then everyone else is like a 50-50 chance. Hang on, wait. Is it set so only non-member? No, because Newt's a member. I'm gonna look right now.
Have a very cool gate.
It should be anyone. There's no cooldown. It should be anyone can do it. And there's two ways to do it. You can either do slash...
Have a very cool gate.
You can either do slash flag or flag and then loudspeaker or whatever that emoji's called, the megaphone, but not the YouTube megaphone. And it's available to everyone. I don't know why that one's so inconsistent. Maybe it's how you're getting the emoji? Like if you're using the YouTube picker, it works, but maybe not if you're using the like copying and pasting it from somewhere? I don't know.
Have a very cool gay. Have a very cool gay. Have a very cool gay.
So it's only a PC thing? I don't know. I feel like it should work on mobile too. What next? Maybe the hair. But I'm kind of scared. Did you switch to the Middle Eastern Vice playlist? It must have just gotten to that hour because I even like manually shuffled and we got more of it, so we're sticking with it, I guess. I gotta try and do the face. It's so funny how, like, comfortable I've gotten with Paint3D and how terrifying everything else feels to do this kind of stuff. So silly. I suppose like everything, it's just about knowing the approach for the tools that you have. Is there a way to change the thickness of this? I guess I just need to scale it more and then spread the splines out. The thickness option, but that's like wall thickness, Voxy, not brush thickness. This is Unbound. The software is called Unbound. That's okay, Voxy. Okay, let's change the color so we can actually see what we're working with. Yeah, scaling individual points would be amazing, but I don't think you can. You can. Okay, so I could have done that with the nose. Good to know. All right. Ew. Why are you like this? I did get Z-axis. Tubes, maybe I felt the spooky presence of the spooky character. This is gonna be weird too. It's so funny the ways that Paint3D is like strangely good at doing the very, very specific, very, very janky thing it does. Okay, we're gonna go 0.20 on all of these points. Okay. So now we need to duplicate this. Ooh! Did I not duplicate it? Aww. What is going on? There's a whole world in here. What? Okay, that's why there was a lot of Z fighting going on. Chat, I feel like... Oh, goodness. I feel like the eye is going to be very difficult to get working here. What? 2 of them? Okay. Phew. What is this song? I'm gonna lose my mind. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, I don't like it. This is gonna be a pain. Okay. For now, let's just put a little cylinder eye. Because I want to test something. Trying to work out what is... Trying to work out what's going on in chat. Yeah, it is giving photo album vibes. This software is weird. It's in some ways. I don't like how it behaves. Oh, wait, I could do... Okay, wait. So I could do something. I haven't posted it yet, Mr. O. I would like to. I will endeavor to remember to do that before the end of the stream. Okay, wait. I just need to concentrate here for a sec. See, this is where we should just be able to shift click and align to center. That's so strange. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do, Voxy. No, I tried that before. I don't... Oh, there we go. Yes! Wait, no, that didn't work. Almost. Okay, so now let's try... Hello? Subtracting. They're different models. Are they? Oh, they're different models. Okay, well, that's easy enough to fix. Hey, King Monk. Yes, it's going to be sprite-based through Arduino. You're correct. There we go. Woo! Whoa, that's interesting. So it takes that from the subtractive model? I guess? Oh, Mr. O! I wanted to see your attempt. Okay. Okay. That's a little bit more like it. Honestly, don't love it as much as the paint shape, but whatever. We just got lucky with the paint shape. Gotcha, Mr. O. Yeah, the baby music. Okay, it's getting serious now. We got serious music. Would a baby listen to this music? I think not. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, this is a cursed object. A truly cursed object. Okay, wait. It's weird. I wonder why this is thicker than this, despite being 0.1 thick. Can it go thinner than that? 0.01. Oh, it wraps all the way around. 0.01. What kind of cake should Lemon One have for their birthday in a couple of days? Well, lemon cake is the obvious answer, but I suppose really it depends on what your fave is. What's your favorite kind of cake? What do you fancy? Okay, don't blend an eye. Note to self, never blend an eye. What kind of cake should Arch eat? Some kind of cake with an arch in it. Maybe like strudel. A strudel kind of has arches on top. Yeah, we're gonna do a DKC style render for this ultimately. Yes, burnt cake in half on its side. Amazing. Okay, we're getting... Ooh, hello. We're getting there. It always goes really pointy. I don't want it to go pointy. Marge! But Marge, I'm at the club! What did I just do? Zero, zero, zero. 0. It's the wormy. Zero point zero one. 0.01. I don't think this likes working with objects that thin. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, we'll change those points to 0.1 for now. Because we're going to be doing some scaling, so... Nope. What the heck? Ah! Okay. Wait. This one needs to be 0? There we go. Something's still funky. Is there some rotation somewhere along here? Oh, I guess it's that one. Oh, is the object rotated somehow? It is. Okay, we're fine. We're safe, chat. Why did we swap programs, by the way? Because we finished in Paint3D, and that was just going to be our sketch, really. And I wanted to make something we could actually use and animate and pose. So we're trying out that in Unbound. Oh, man. Is this not all one... Is this not all one thing? And you can't group, can you? Huh. Okay. Oh. Whoa! Okay, we got there in the end. Oh, I wish there was a group option. Oh my goodness, I deselected everything. Oh, chat. Hey, Note on Guy, welcome back. Thank you for the kind words. That's not ideal. Okay, so you'd think the mirror duplicate option at the top would make a second one and have it be mirrored, but I don't see that being the case at all. Such moody music. Okay, that's the one we need to minus. Oh man, this is a mess. Okay, let's leave it like that for now. Right, here's the thing I want to do. So first, let's save it. Don't play with me like this, Unbound. And then let's look at what happens. Okay, so do I need to select everything I want to be in that pivot? Yes. Okay. So now if I want to adjust the I want to adjust the pivot point. Do it like this. But you're not working now. Why? Oh, because I was still in edit mode. Yippee! Yeah, the circles in the dress look bad, Saved. I can't figure out a way to make them look better in this program at the current time. I think ultimately I probably want to just use Blender for this. I feel like the caveats here are undesirable. But that being said, probably won't be able to see when it's at scale. Don't know. I think I'm going to wrap up here, to be honest. I'm going to save this. Again, just to make sure. That was really good fun, but I am very tired out. I'm glad to have our Paint3D version.
A very cool game.
Thank you, Maple Kid. I am very pleased to have our Paint3D version done. In fact, let me just switch over to the start card real quick. And then I'm going to click save here. And export this model so that we have like a rotating GIF that I can post in the Discord for folks who want a good reference image. I'll do that before we go. Just give it a moment. Sometimes Paint3D is quite slow when saving models. Me too, Movies XP. I'm really glad that you like the character, because I do too. I'm very pleased that we found a look for them. Okay, so I think it's video that you choose. So let me switch back here. So I think we can just do a GIF. And let's just go 1:1, I suppose. And zoom in as much as we can. So we get the maximum resolution here. Let's try 110. Will that give us enough room? Nope. 100. Yes. Okay. Oh, no, guy. There's still many steps, but we'll definitely be mimicking the perspective of the game when we do the textures so that they line up. That's a great reminder. But yeah, we're a long way away from that. Why is it not doing the rotation? See you, Lemon. Do I just click? Does it have to be a video? Oh, GIF video. There we go. Ah, look at that. So let's do... It's a shame that Turntable has like a stop point. It'd be nice if it just kept going continuously. That's fine. Can I turn back transparency? I guess you can't have transparency on. Hey, Game2DanYT. I'm just creating a kind of sketch of the player character for my new GBG game right now. And actually, I'm just about to finish, so I'm exporting it. Okay, I'm going to export this and post it in the Discord. Give me a second. save that to my desktop for now. Okay, I've saved that out, and I will post that as soon as I've wrapped up the stream. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here with me for today's Extracurricular Dev Days stream. The first Extracurricular Dev Days stream, but almost certainly not the last. We've officially got one more Dev Day stream next Wednesday, but I'm going to need to somehow find the time to get quite a lot done for the end of June. We also, of course, got a community showcase stream this Saturday. I cannot wait to play more of your amazing creations. Like I said earlier in the stream, I'm pretty sure that we've mostly filled up the slots for Saturday, but I will double check later tonight. So I'll add any more games that I can fit if possible. If your game hasn't been selected this time around, it will be first in line for the next showcase stream. Mr. O says, so Dom, would the character have an animation while moving? I was thinking I could make something like DK Country or Mario RPG where the characters have their keyframes modeled imported. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Mr. O.
Bye.
I'm not really sure of the exact process yet, but that's exactly the thing I'd like to go for. I'll share the GIF and I'll share the model itself in the Discord as soon as I'm done here. So if anyone wants to pull this apart or have a play with their own attempt at modeling this, you'll have some good resources. Okay, I will see you all soon, everyone. Bye-bye.